everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jacqueline. I make new videos every week, a whole variety of things, lifestyle, beauty, adventure, all sorts of fun stuff. So I hope you consider subscribing and joining our little adventure family here. And today I have a little get ready with me. I put this makeup look on. I tried a couple new things, but mostly I talk about my New Year's goals, what I want to focus on in 2023, and just kind of take you along as I get ready and chit chat with you. So if you are curious about this makeup look, my goals for the new year, and just hanging out, let's just get right into it. All right, let's get into this. I have a couple new things I want to try out. I haven't put on makeup in forever. If you guys saw my last vlog, we actually had the stomach flu right before Christmas. I'm gonna use the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Base Primer. I'm almost out of this stuff. I'm gonna need to get more because I love it. Well, we got the stomach flu right before Christmas, so I haven't put on makeup since we went to like the zoo lights. It's been a very long time. Like, not a very long time, but like at least a week, if not longer, since I put on makeup, and definitely longer since I put on like a full face. I've been just doing like a quick 5-minute kind of natural look. But felt like chit-chatting with you guys and put on some makeup. Mostly I want to talk about like my New Year's goals. I feel like I talk about this every year. I'm not like in love with the idea of New Year's resolutions and goals and stuff like that. It just feels like, to me, it's one big setup to fail. So I try to always keep these to things that like I can do throughout the year, and if I don't like fully accomplish them, I'm not going to be like too hard on myself, but they're definitely things that I want to do to like improve my life. So this is new to me. This is the Revlon Skin Caring Foundation Illuminance. It's got like 5% squalene. It's got hyaluronic acid. So I want to try this out. Hopefully it's the right shade for me. I have a feeling it might be a little bit pink, but we're going to find out. But I figured I would share with you guys like what my kind of goals are for this upcoming year. I have a list of just 5 things. Some of them have like, you know, definite end goals, and some of them are kind of more just like things to make my life better. Ooh, it smells like paint, first of all. If you've ever smelled the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, that's what this smelled like. So I'm just spreading it out first with my fingers, and I'm gonna go in with a sponge, I think. I was spreading out pretty good with my fingers, actually. This might be a good one for if you everyday makeup bag, if you want like a little bit more coverage. I'm gonna find out though. Yeah, it's spreading out pretty good with my fingers. The shade match actually isn't too bad. It's definitely a little pink. It's actually not bad. All right, let me blend it out a little bit with my fingers. But yeah, like I said, some of them have, you know, definite like end goals, and some of them are just more things I want to like focus on in the new year and try to remember to do. So let me start from the top. One I always kind of have on my goals every year is to journal more. I added meditation to this too. I don't want to say I'm going to journal and meditate every single day, because that just is unrealistic for where I am in my life. I have a child, I'm a busy person, and I just don't always have the time to dedicate to that. But I'm going to try most days to dedicate, you know, 10-15 minutes to meditating and journaling. This looks really pretty on the skin. Let me look a little closer. It's kind of hanging on to some dry spots. We'll see how it goes throughout the day. I do have like a little bit of a breakout going. I think it's from being sick. I was, you know, eating a lot of gluten because ramen and stuff was like the only thing that my stomach could tolerate. So we'll see. I'm gonna use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewinder. Yeah, like I said, it's not something I like. If I don't do it every day, I'll be like too hard on myself, but I definitely want to focus more on journaling and meditating. It definitely like helps my mental health. I feel better when I do it. It's just something I need to like set aside time to do. I actually have a new journal. I haven't finished up my other one yet, but I feel like I just need like a fresh, clean new journal to like help boost my motivation to do that. So I have a new journal. I'm very excited about it. So that's definitely number one on my goals for the new year. The second one has an end goal, and this one's long overdue, and it is to clean out my closet. I've been having this like existential crisis sort of thing going on every time I get dressed in something other than yoga pants, that I have nothing to wear and I don't know what to wear and I change my mind constantly. Let me tilt you down a little bit more if I can. I feel like you're sitting really low, but and it's been just like really hard for me to get dressed for some reason, and I think it's because I have too much that I don't wear, or it doesn't fit anymore, or doesn't reflect, you know, my style anymore. And I just think I need to go through my closet and really do a deep clean, try everything on. My body has changed since I've had a baby. Certain things I'm sure do not fit anymore. And I pretty much lost all of the baby weight. I'm sure I'll lose a little bit more here and there, but like for the most part, I feel really good about where I am. My body has changed though since I've had a baby, which is to be expected. I had a baby. I'm gonna use the Nude Sticks Bondi Bay stick to bronze up my face. So obviously my body has changed some, so I can't expect all of my pre-baby clothes to fit me. And honestly, some of them just, I'm sure, are not my style anymore. I mean, I have clothes still from college and stuff, and I'm sure they're just not, you know, my style. And it's just making it hard for me, like I said, to get dressed in other than workout clothes. So basically my goal is to take everything out one category at a time, try everything on, see if things need to be repaired or cleaned or whatever, get rid of things I'm not gonna wear that doesn't fit very well, that just isn't my style anymore, all that stuff. But do it one category at a time to make it less overwhelming. And then reorganize my closet, put everything back, and then buy stuff. I'm gonna try to not buy any new clothes until it's done. I might have to buy a few new things because we're going on a trip in March somewhere warm, so I'm gonna need to like get bathing suits and stuff. So if this isn't done by then, I might have to like break that rule to get like some new bathing suits and stuff, because I know most of my bathing suits probably aren't super flattering anymore. That might be one of the categories I do first. But other than that, I'm gonna try not to buy anything until that's done. And I feel like that's a pretty reasonable thing to do, just so, like I said, I can see kind of where the gaps in my wardrobe are and actually buy things I need or really want, that really fits my style, that's good quality, it's gonna last me a longer amount of time. I'm gonna use the MAC Glow Play Blush in So Natural. I love this blush. So that's goal number 2. And like I said, I feel like that's a pretty like achievable goal for me. I've definitely done big closet cleanouts like this before, but nothing to the extent that I'm thinking. And I think it's just gonna be really good for me. I took that blush a little too low, that's okay. So that's the plan for goal number 2. And I feel like that's very, like I said, achievable for me. Goal number 3 has to do with this channel here. I feel like I say this again every year, but it's to really focus on this channel and to hopefully meet that 1,000 subscriber goal I've set for myself for a while now. This year was just hard for me. Like I said, I had a baby, you know, it wasn't like my main focus. It was definitely, you know, transitioning into being a mom and stuff. And it just wasn't, it was definitely like a focus, but not as much as I would like it to be. So I definitely want to make sure I am focusing on this channel and really working towards my goals and putting out good content and all that stuff. So that's definitely one of my other goals. And again, that kind of has an achievable goal built in a little bit. but for the most part, just something I want to focus on, because I enjoy making YouTube videos. I enjoy makeup. I enjoy vlogging for you guys. And it's just, like I said, something that was harder this year for me, being a new mom and figuring out my role and how I, wanted to parent and all of that. I'm using the Merit, what are these called? Day Glow Highlighting Balms. This is in the shade Bounce. I recently got this one in a box and I'm like obsessed with this. It's so beautiful. I love their highlighting balms, but the Bounce shade's really pretty. And so I feel like last year, or technically this year, I didn't focus on it as much as I normally do. And I definitely, like I said, want to get back to focusing on that a little bit more. With that being said, if you guys have any like specific videos you love, like I know everyone really likes the cleaning videos or anything like that you want to see more of in this new year, let me know. I will definitely focus on that. I want to give you guys content you want, you know what I mean? So definitely leave me a comment, let me know, and subscribe and all that fun stuff. It really does help support my channel and all that, and let me know that you're enjoying my content. So that's goal number 3. Goal number 4, I think, is going to be the hardest one for me. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder, and that is to make new friends. I know that sounds silly. I've talked about it recently that, sorry, I'm trying to find a brush. It's in my other bag, I think. That I've been having a hard time, making friends. We moved to Colorado during the pandemic. And so I didn't really make any friends when we first moved here, and now we're kind of settled and I still haven't really, made any new friends or anything. And I had a baby and it was just, one thing after another that was like not really making any new friends. And obviously I don't work outside the home, so it's hard to make friends when you don't work outside the home. I've talked about this before, that it's like, when you're in high school and college, your school friends or the people who live in your dorm are your friends. And then if you work a job outside the home, you have friends from work. It makes it really easy to, make friends. But when you don't work outside the home, it's not quite as easy. So that definitely wants to be one of my goals. Again, I think, like I said, I've talked about this before, but if you guys have any suggestions on like good things to do to make friends, let me know. I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I definitely want to, maybe see if I can take a class with David or something like that. Maybe take a workout class or something on my own. I don't know, stuff like that where maybe I can meet some people who enjoy the same things I do. But like I said, it's hard. I don't work outside the home. We don't have any, child help. It's just me and my husband. We do all the child care. So that makes it a little bit harder, but definitely want to focus on that a little bit more and, make some friends. Like I said, I think we have a big change coming up this year, and it looks like we're going to be sticking around Colorado for a little bit longer. So I definitely want to attempt to make some friends. I'm going to go in with a little bit more of this blush. It just kind of got toned down a little bit from the powder, but this works good on top of powder because it's kind of a cream to powder sort of finish, so it actually works really well on top of powder. Just a little bit more. Okay, and then I'm going to put some e.l.f. highlight on top of the Merit one. Sorry, I have a hair stuck in my face. There we go. This is the e.l.f. Baked Highlight in Moonlight Pearls. So like I said, that's definitely like my scariest goal for me, and obviously I want to work on it, but I'm not going to put like too much pressure. I don't want to like make myself, like sick or way too anxious about doing it, but I definitely want to attempt to make new friends, so we'll see. Like I said, that one's definitely the scariest one for me because I also have really bad social anxiety, so it makes it hard for me in general to make friends. But it's something I feel like I need to do. Need to branch out, have some friends. And I'm sure it'd be good for like David to like socialize and stuff too. So it's probably good for both of us. So we will see. I have a hair stuck somewhere in my face. It's very annoying. I can feel it. It's making my face itchy. All right. And then my last goal is something I'm really excited about, actually. It's to set a monthly goal and build on it. I've done this in the past, and I feel like it's really a great way to build some healthy habits, some good mental health habits, some good physical health habits, all that stuff. I love being able to like focus on one specific goal and then build on it once it becomes a habit, if that makes sense. So like my nighttime skincare routine was something I focused on for like a month straight and just became a habit. And now, you know, it's just something that's built into my routine now that makes it really easy to do. I'm gonna use the Rimmel London Magnifies Spiced Edition. I think they still sell this at Target. I don't know, but I love this palette. Sorry, like I said, I have a hair stuck somewhere. I can feel it, but I can't see it. Anyway. And I just think that's like one of the best goals to set yourself. I'm gonna use this like camel matte shade here and just sweep it all over my lid and into the crease. I just think it's an easy way to build habits and to set small incremental goals that are feel more achievable than like huge, overwhelming, sweeping goals. Like I could set like 10 more yearly goals if I wanted to, but I just feel like that makes it overwhelming and I can't focus on one specific thing. So setting monthly small goals that I can build on and make into habits just seems, for me at least, a little bit more achievable, and that's how I will, you know, grow and build as a person throughout the year. For me at least, that's what works for me. Obviously, if that doesn't work for you, don't do something like that, but that works for me and I love that. I'm gonna do this like darker brick red shade here, just on the outer corner, just to build a little bit of smokiness. You know, I was gonna do a red lip today, so this is probably not. I'll do a brown on the, no, it's gonna go, okay. So I'm really excited about that goal. I think my first goal of the new year is either going to be, this is gonna sound gross, and I'm sorry if you're like very into teeth, is to floss every night. I floss often, but definitely not every night and probably not often enough. So it's either gonna be to floss every night or on my Apple Fitness, on my Apple Watch, on Apple Fitness Plus, or Apple Fitness, just on the watch in general, it like gives you a monthly goal. So my goal might be to just like achieve that goal for the month. I'm gonna use this like brown shimmery shade and just pop that on the lid. Make it a little bit more neutral eye, so go with the red. I've done that before, and it's a really easy way to like set a goal for the month. They kind of set it up for you, and it's different things. It's like do so many workouts, or hit your calorie goal so many times, or walk so many miles or whatever. They're usually like achievable, but just gives you enough of a challenge that it's a good goal for the month. I'm just gonna use that highlighter again on a little bit more of a dense brush to go in this inner corner. So I might do that. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna go with first for January, but I'm definitely, like I said, I'm excited to like build on goals and think of a new goal for each month. And it's also nice because like depending on what we're doing that month, it might be something smaller, it might be something bigger. Like I know, like I said, we're gonna go on a trip in the new year, so it might be something, you know, more achievable, knowing that we're not gonna be in town the whole time. Stuff like that. So that's definitely one of my favorite goals of the new year, is to have goals to build on, to build habits. Cause like also for me, you know, New Year's goals are great, but I want to build habits. I don't want to like set these goals and then have them go awry and not really like have those healthy habits in place that are good for my mental health, that are good for my physical health, all that. I want to make sure I'm, building good habits. For mascara, I'm going to use this little Merit one that I have. This is their Clean Lash Lengthening Mascara. It's a tubey mascara. I'm still getting used to it. I wouldn't say this is my all-time favorite mascara, but it's a good one. So those are kind of my goals for the New Year's, though. Like I said, they're not anything like super crazy. Some of them have, ways to track how I'm doing. Some of them are just more habits I want to form, stuff like that. So I don't want to set too many. Like I said, the monthly ones I feel like are going to be better than setting like a ton of habits right now, or setting a ton of goals right now. I'm definitely excited for the new year. I can't believe my son turns 1 in the new year. I can't believe I'll be 31. Like I said, we have a couple, we have one trip planned for sure, but hopefully we'll have some others planned soon as well. Excited to be traveling again. We didn't really travel a ton this year, but excited to be traveling again. I feel like it's gonna be a good year. Definitely some exciting stuff. So, all right, for my brows, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. brow pencil first. But do you guys have any goals you like to set? What are your kind of New Year's resolutions, New Year goals, whatever you call them? Let me know what your plan, or if you don't set them, let me know why you don't set them. And I feel like that's totally valid too. So, let me, kind of know what you do. I'm very curious what people do or don't do for New Year's goals, resolutions, all that stuff. Like I said, maybe you don't set them. I think that's totally valid. If that doesn't work for you and it just puts too much pressure and you just feel like you fail at them every year, then don't set them. If it's not good for your mental health, then I say don't set them. That's just my opinion. I'm not a psychologist or anything. That's just how I feel about it, For me, as long as I set the right goals with good intentions, I like New Year's goals. I put them like in the front page of my journal. It's nice to look back at them. I really like them, but I have to set the right ones with really good intentions. I'm gonna use the Merit Brow Pomade. This is the shade Neutral. I don't know if they sell this one. It came in a box, like a box set. But I really like this one. I'm sure their tinted ones are good too. But yeah, like I said, I have to set them very intentionally. I have to really think about them and be very specific with goals I set, so that way it doesn't like affect my mental health at all, but I enjoy making them. I'm gonna put another coat of mascara on. I feel like I just want a little bit more on my top lashes. All right, that's a little bit better. Okay, for lips, I'm using something new to me. Again, this is the Revlon Color Stay Suede Ink. I have it in the shade Feed the Flame. It's like a beautiful red color. I've never used these before. I'm not gonna use a lip liner. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna clean my lips up. My lips are a little dry, so I'm nervous this is gonna be not very flattering on my dry lips, but we're gonna find out. And I feel like the red will look pretty. I wanted to do something a little bit festive, so. Okay, I'm not sure I love the shape of the bullet because it's hard to get in that corner. Yeah, I definitely could have used a lip liner for this, but it's okay. Okay, first of all, it's very vibrant. Yeah, I'm not sure I love the shape of the bullet. It's kind of hard to like be precise with it. clean up with a little bit of concealer. Yeah, I definitely could have used a lip liner. You can see it's kind of a little like feathery and not super precise. I think it's also the shape of the bullet. Yeah, not my favorite. I'll have to play with that. It's a pretty color though, and I like the color. The formula is not bad. It's definitely drying though. You can see my lips look a little crusty already. Might be better as like a nude formula. I don't know. Maybe it's just my lips are a little too dry, but it's not bad. Oh, whoa. That is like very transfer proof. Like I barely can, there's a little bit on there, but not much. It doesn't feel like sticky either. Anyway, so this is the final look. Actually, I like the eyes. Foundation's not bad. It might just be that primer and foundation don't go together very well. Definitely gonna give it more of a try. I might throw this in my everyday makeup bag. It'd be a nice, like, more full coverage option. It's definitely not full coverage, but it's higher coverage than what I have in there. But it looks pretty. The lipstick, like I said, I'm not sure about. I don't know. It's a little drying. It definitely doesn't feel sticky. It's not like, okay, there's my clean finger. Like a little bit came off, but not much. If you're looking for a long-lasting lipstick, this might be a good option. I don't know. But anyway, hopefully you guys have a great new year. Like I said, leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you guys. But yeah, I think that's it for this video, and I will see you guys in 2023. Bye.